everyone. Just last video we are discussed about the mode of transmission of infectious disease, and we already learned about the various different ways for the transmission of the disease, like airborne disease, waterborne disease, vector-borne disease, etc. Then one question arises here. After entry the microbes in our body, where do they go? Students, today's topic is the organ specific and tissue specific manifestation. Chapter Why do we fall ill? First of all, what is the literal meaning of manifestation of a disease? It can be depend on the point of entry of the pathogens. Like in airborne disease, microbes or pathogen enter into the nose and then affect the or infect the our lungs and respiratory tract. Similarly, in the case of waterborne disease or foodborne disease, or all these things which are taken by our mouth, definitely infect the digestive microbes enter through the mouth and infect the digestive tract and gland. But student, it may not always be true. In some conditions, point of entry can sometimes be unrelated to the tissue affected. Like as you can see in this picture, AIDS, very well you know that it is the sexually transmitted disease, and virus of AIDS first enter into the body through the sexual organ or reproductive tract, then it infect the WBC, and finally it infect the lymph node. Another disease is the malaria. Again, malaria enter through the bloodstream and infect the liver and RBC of the person. In this sequence, next one is the Japanese encephalitis. These pathogens also enter into the body through the bloodstream, and finally it's infect or affected the nervous tissue like brain. That's all for today, student. Thank you.